Hey family, Julia Rose here, welcome in. If it's your first time visiting this channel, I'm so happy you stopped by, and if you're returning, I'm glad to have you again. I pray these messages find you exactly at the time you need them. Oh my gosh, that song Fancy by Iggy Azalea is coming through so loud. I heard first things first, I'm the realist. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. So I feel like you're on the verge of something new. You've been working on something that has been accumulating or collecting over time, like almost this energy of aging with fine wine, or aging like fine wine, that something that appreciates over time. And it's feeling to me that you're about ready to put this on display. If you're not already in the process of of putting this out there for the public, for your peers to see, your viewers to see. So maybe your content creators, your influencers. I'm hearing social media platforms. Maybe you are networking through social media and ready to make your debut. Those are the words, make your debut. Where would you like to start? I'm hearing this is a twin flame collective reading, and the masculines are going first. Yeah, where do you want to start? Well, before we start with the masculines, I'm feeling that very strongly karmic partners are going to be resurfacing. Whether that's in the dream space, people are actually messaging you, or you just feel like someone is thinking about you heavily, that you've already worked through the connection, you've already worked through the dynamic, and you're letting it go. Yeah, that's definitely related to the mission work that I did with my friend on Tuesday the 19th on the equinox. We collapsed the karmic loop of the original separation of the self-worth wound between the masculine, the twin flames in the collective unconscious, and then we transported the earth into the 6th dimension, so the 5th dimension could actually materialize. Right now the earth is in the 5th dimension, and you're seeing with your physical eyes the 4D play out, the 4th dimension play out, and that's looking a lot like the veil thinning and all of these sort of darker energies. I'm hearing like sorcery kind of being exposed, or at least becoming more apparent and too difficult to ignore. So by anchoring Earth into the 6th dimensional consciousness, that allows the 5th dimensional consciousness to really take root and materialize. And 5th dimensional consciousness, as you may know, is unity and oneness and love. It's love consciousness. So I'm feeling that the masculines are getting hit pretty hard by this, and this is taking a toll also on the feminines, especially because of the karmics arising again. They felt that this loop was pulled, that you transmuted the rest of that energy of separation. So with that occurring, it's going to cause this sort of domino effect of, oh, all the karmics are going to feel that they have no timeline left with you. They have no cords left with you. They have no way back in. So they're going to try to reach out and say, oh, well, hey, I came across blah, 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 saw so-and-so the other day and they mentioned you, wanted to reach out. Or, hey, was just thinking about you, haven't heard from you in a long time, or haven't touched base in a while, blah, 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 blah. Tests. These are tests. These are tests, friends. And as long as you keep the door shut, you will pass. What deck do you want to start with for the masculines? Okay. Starting with Goddess Oracle messages. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, I feel so strongly that doors are opening for the masculines. Whether that's feeling like you're finally able to break out of a cycle that you've been working really hard and praying really hard to transcend, or that's an opportunity that's finding its way to you. Or it could be some sort of doorway opening back into your feminine's life, like you've been looking for a bridge. You've been looking for a bridge, and that has finally materialized, or at least the idea for how to build the bridge has materialized. So the first card that came out was Yamanya, Golden Opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And I was feeling so strongly this energy of opening, 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 opening. Like, see the... Oh, I didn't even think about covering that. Oopsie. So what's so interesting here is that this is such a heart chakra opening card, and we have a couple of other green cards here telling me that the heart chakra is really expanding and opening. And I feel like you're feeling your feminine surrender more resistance, which is allowing you to surrender more resistance and come deeper into a place of genuine feeling. Not that you weren't genuinely feeling your feelings before, but it feels like you're more at peace with sitting in your emotions, because the twin flame connection is so, it magnifies everything. It's a mirror, but it's also a magnifier, so you can see clearly. And so, again, this energy of feeling like it's almost like an out of control energy, but larger than life too. These feelings that are stirred in you about your feminine are just, they can be overwhelming, and that can lead to a tendency to shut down. But this is an opportunity for you to really explore why you want to run away from that. Because the feminine's really just holding a mirror to see, to show you the depths within yourself that are waiting for you to discover them. And I'm seeing that with this energy here of the inner goddess of Aphrodite, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. It feels like this is the light that you're seeing the feminine in. Goddess energy. And I'm hearing the just like free flowing. And that's inspiring you to create more space and movement and ease in your life, in your emotions, in your perspectives, even. Out with the old, out with rigidity. And it's also an energy of, it feels like you're ready for partnership. Like you're so used to having to do things on your own, not being able to rely on others around you because they haven't demonstrated behavior that would let you feel inclined to rely on them, or they haven't been trustworthy. But I feel now that you're the words that are coming through are not holding that against them anymore. You're not holding that against them anymore, and that the release of that obligation that you hold, that you may or may not have held them to, consciously, unconsciously, whatever. Releasing that hold is creating this space in your heart. It's like a releasing of grudges. That's what this feels like a lot. It's cleansing out your heart space because you're releasing bitterness, you're releasing betrayal, you're releasing any stuckness that would have prevented you from receiving your feminine, receiving your divine feminine counterpart. That's interesting, right? Because typically we see the divine feminine as the receiver. The feminine energy is the receptive energy. But by healing this, you've been able to clear your heart space enough, open enough space within you that you're able to withstand the urge to run, the feelings of overwhelm. It's like you've restructured your own inner frame. 11:11 on the clock right now. Woo, huge. That's literally the framework. I'm seeing the Four of Wands in my head. Like, that's literally the framework that your masculine embodiment has. It's like the framework that you exist as, that is able to hold space for the flow of femininity, both within you and within your counterpart. So it just feels like this is becoming easier for you. I'm feeling such a sense of ease and relief. Like you've let go of some burden here. And again, with this needing, letting go of the need to be 100% self-reliant. Because your feminine does want you to turn to them. You're used to feeling alone, but it's time to include others in your process. I wouldn't necessarily, I'm hearing into your decision making, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case for everyone. It could be that you've been asking for guidance, but not really open to hearing it from those around you. Like you've been feeling indecisive or stuck or wanting direction, but not wanting to receive that direction. So again, with Green Tara here, with start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. I'm just hearing this energy. Open up, open up, open up. And then we have Athena here guiding you into a deeper state of embodiment of your knowledge, of your intellectual prowess. Wisdom. Wisdom is realized knowledge. And realized knowledge is facts or understanding or philosophy or whatever it is that you have put into practice and then understood more deeply. Understood, if you will. I guess we're going to use that terminology. So with Athena here, we have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I'm just hearing there's no holding back anymore. There's no holding back anymore. I mean, you don't really want to be holding back. You don't really want that. And your feminine doesn't want that for you either. And so they've been for some your feminine counterparts have been in this energy of trying to push you. I'm hearing push me to the edge. Push me to the edge. Because they want to see you free. They want to see you free and flying, happy, in love with your life totally. Your feminine does not want to see you settle in any aspect of your life. So it's time to let go of things that are outdated. There's more ways than one to realize yourself, is what I just heard. There's more than one way to realize the divine. Okay. They're telling me that's all for the masculines, and we're going to get some messages on the feminines. No, bridging energy first. What deck do you want to use for bridging energy? Okay. It's that same energy of push me to the edge. Push me to the edge, like on the cusp of breakthrough. Oh, that was a lot of cards that flipped. Okay, I'm feeling very strongly that this new moon and, excuse me, hello, lunar eclipse and full moon in Libra on March 25th, Eastern Standard, is going to be highly influential. I mean, illuminating. All full moons are illuminating, but it just feels like I'm hearing this is where things come together. This is where things come together. So tell me a little bit more about this bridging energy, please. Some of you are going to be signing contracts. I'm hearing something about payroll or getting into new positions. I'm hearing one of you say that I worked for this my whole life. Yeah. It feels almost like a culmination of everything that you know you've been working on, or everything you didn't know that you've been working on up to this point. Because we have the Justice card here with scales and documents. And this is also a Libran energy, which is why the moon is going to be significant, especially for the cardinal signs. Cancer, Aries. I wish I knew this. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Oh. Let's see. I'm hearing Scorpio. I didn't think Scorpio was a cardinal sign, but we'll see. Unless one of you is Scorpio out here. Okay. I was not totally far off. We had Aries, Cancer, and then Libra and Capricorn. So Libra again with the moon and this Justice energy. Perhaps you have some Libra energy. Libra is also the sister sign of Aries, and we're about to enter we're about to enter Aries season, and it's gonna be huge. Are we already in Aries season? I don't know. I honestly don't keep track of these things. So yeah, I feel like something's going down on this full moon. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I just heard it's showtime. So yeah, just like be on the lookout for really anything out of the ordinary. I just heard extraordinary. Oh, I'm hearing that song Love. Do y'all know it? E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. I feel like it, yeah. And I'm hearing that song by Selena Gomez, The Heart Wants What It Wants. I feel like you're finally coming into a place of acceptance. This is the bridging energy for the twins. So both twins, ooh, we had 2020 on the clock when I just looked up. So that is clear vision, my friends. That is clear vision. So you're not denying your desires anymore. You're not denying what it is your heart actually wants. You're not denying the things that make you happy. I just hear someone screaming, fuck what they say. What they say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, we're all answering to God. So God gives us instructions sometimes. He'll change our plans and can really seem like it's chaotic, a whole crap storm. They're like, shitstorm, say shitstorm. I'm like, okay. Y'all are too much. Stop pulling my leg. Like, ridiculous. Like, you're not hiding who you are anymore. Ooh. You're not hiding who you are anymore. Because that is a disservice to God. That is a disservice to you. And that is a disservice to all of those whom you encounter. To deny who you are. All aspects, all desires, favorable or unfavorable. I put that in quotes in case y'all weren't watching that. Favorable quote. Unfavorable unquote. So it's like you're going to be getting clarity around things that you previously were indecisive on, both counterparts. Like the way forward is becoming clear. Like I see in my mind's eye the path being cleared. Where are we? We're in the woods. We're in the woods. There's a trail that just ends. And it's just completely overgrown, but it could go in any direction and you don't really know where you are anymore. And then suddenly, like Moses parts the seas, the divine is coming through to make a path clear. So you're going to know which direction to take. And I'm hearing for some of you to wait on that clarity. Because you might be getting inspiration, but not having the exact sorry. Just like, they're a mess, I'm telling you. So, well, we're all a mess collectively, but it feels like we're all figuring it out. Yeah, that's all I have to say on the bridging energy. Let's get some quick messages for the feminines, because this is real late for me. I'm tired, y'all. And I was like, I'm only doing a half-hour message today, keeping it short. Keeping it short. What deck do we use for the feminines? Can we get more creative next time? The same deck. Hard at work. Hard at work. With the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck for the feminines. Feminines have been hard at work. Clearing the way. Clearing blocks, implants, connections, circumstances. You name it. I'm hearing get some rest. No, they're saying that to me, Julia, get some rest. But I feel like if you guys are working overtime, you do need to be getting some rest. So I'm going to be wrapping this up shortly. We have the 10 of Pentacles come out. Like, the feminine, it's very clear to the feminine where their loyalties lie. And the masculine has been, they've been trying to make it clear to their masculine. I mean, some feminines are at liberty to be more direct than others. Those feminines that aren't able to be as direct are wishing for direct and open communication. Because their heart is settled. Their mind is clear on the end goal. And that's building a life with their counterpart. And they've been clearing the energetic way. Okay. Yeah. We had the Hermit come out, so that's perfect. That's perfect for that energy. The feminine's tired of being alone. The feminine doesn't want to be alone. The feminine's missing her masculine. Missing their masculine. Missing his masculine. Oh. And God has been like, y'all, chill. Like, take it slow. Take it slow. Nothing actually can get in the way of divine union. Nothing can get in the way of marriage. Nothing can get in the way of marriage. It's all on God's clock. It's all on God's clock, which is the hardest part of this whole journey, right? Because we're so impatient. At least I know I'm impatient. Like, oh, can we move it along already? Like, oh. But I just see, like, again, there's so much energy of realization of, oh my gosh, this Cancer energy coming out on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords was the last card. There's just so much, there's so much truth coming to light, and it's propelling the feminine into their destiny. And that's clearing the path because they are almost fully merged in their duality, their material and spiritual identities, as well as their dark and their light. Not necessarily that those are the same. It really just depends. Those two dualities are the same. It's just how you perceive it, right? Again, literally the Eight of Pentacles came out again. Hard at work, hard at work, hard at work. So that's why I'm hearing to get some rest. I know I also need sleep, but gotta get some rest. Yes. Need for a balanced approach at this time, because that's where the inspiration is going to come. And honestly, that's a loud message. Wow. That's really loud. Okay. The feminine needs rest. I mean, in order to function properly, the feminine needs to rest and take it easy. That it's quite literally the energy of just sitting back and relaxing. And that's how the feminine creates. It's not always by the go, 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 go. That's why being in the presence of their divine counterpart, who was in that go, 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 go energy, puts the feminine into a state of ease. And that actually balances out the masculine too. And both external and internal. I heard that's the message. That I feel like they're just, why? They always end with that's the message. Oh, okay, yeah. And confirmation again that this full moon is going to be turning things around. We have the moon on the bottom of the deck here. Number 18. You guys could be seeing number 18 a lot. 108, 888, 777. You could even be seeing the numbers of sixes. 666, 606, 6666, 66666, 616, 606. I think I said that. The fives also. 1010 is really loud. 555, 5555. 444, the 222, 2, the 4 twos, as well as the 3. And I said 1111 first. It's like you're probably seeing a lot of everything right now. The sixes are not bad. They are good, actually, because it means that every area of your life is being revamped. The fives are the energetic transition. The 6 is when these things actually start to materialize. I'm hearing it like matriculate. Into your reality. So yeah, wanted to hop on, remind y'all that those karmics are tests. Keep the door shut. and expect big things. Expect big things and big breakthroughs with this full moon. And your wisdom will carry you forward when you cannot see the way. Rest in God. Rest in truth. And be ready to go deeper into your heart space. All right. Quick one for you all today. I love you dearly, and I will see you in the next video.